truth was, she was so used to being cared for that she'd forgotten how to take care of herself. Every excuse, every tantrum,
Alrighty, let's
every
get it
act of
started. Let's get
defiance
it
was just
started. Let's
another
get
way
it
to stay
started. You're in the
safe.
radio. Let's get it, bro. Good vibes only, y'all. Good vibes only. Hey, good vibes only.
She's eating whatever she wants and telling herself she's doing better.
Major thing Pauline needed was accountability. That was the one thing she refused to accept. Pauline depended on her son for everything. Dr. Now's next patient took dependence to a level that almost didn't seem real. Season 2, Episode 3 told the story of Penny, a woman whose life had shrunk to the size of her bedroom. She relied on others for nearly everything, trapped in a cycle of excuses, denial, and total dependence.
Get back
Penny's
here.
husband, Ed, had long stopped being a partner. He was now her caregiver, nurse, cook, and errand boy, forced to fetch every bag of chips and soda she demanded. And Penny didn't seem to mind because in her world, food came first, even before her son.
Because you know where your calic is. I help take care of my son, but it's here. If he refused to come into my bubble, then I wouldn't be able to help him.
Dr. Now finally met her. He immediately saw the pattern. Excuses dressed up as medical conditions. Manipulation disguised as weakness.
She seems like she played a role of being a victim and encouraging the family to be enabled. And this dynamic is very difficult to break.
Penny insisted that she needed oxygen 24 hours a day, even though her levels were perfectly normal. And even after surgery, her defiance and refusal to take responsibility remained unchanged.
Where we going?
I don't need to look at the nightgown. You can get up and stand up on a scale. We can take your weight.
Come on.
After she was
Hey, girl, head to the top.
$50 at home.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm not doing too good today.
Turn off your thing so you can fly.
For her next appointment, she had gained rather than lost weight. But rather than taking
Oh,
accountability,
I thought you were glad.
Penny found the perfect excuse to give Dr. Now.
Penny has been at home for several months. She gained weight, and she would like to see what the scale is showing her.
No, we just going down
Her
though.
belief that she actually had made progress.
Yeah, boy, I think you're eating a little bit.
Shit.
Because I eat so much, a lot would look like a little bit to me.
Viewers saw through her act immediately.
They gave me a fucking shotgun. Got footsteps.
She reminds me of a giant toddler, and her boyfriend isn't helping.
Oh, we going towards them?
Like a broken sausage. Despite Dr. Now's attempt to make her see reason, you could tell that he was making zero headways with Penny. Even her husband seemed satisfied with her lack of progress, seemingly content to have her remain completely dependent on him.
I think that day in the hospital was harder than the day.
You gotta oh yeah, you do.
Until the very end, Penny saw herself as the hero of her
I thought you meant she had you
The truth
another
is,
gun right here.
what she was truly willing to do was stay in bed, eat, and let others manage her life for her. But if Penny showed us what total dependence looks like, our next patient shows us how far a grown adult can stretch helplessness for attention. Season 7, Episode 8 featured Maya Radanovic, a woman whose life had become consumed by excuses. At nearly 700 pounds, she existed in a world of half-truths, denial, and never-ending plates of food.
But it's a lie. Because the only thing I'm going to do is eat.
She could still walk, shower, and even drive, but she preferred to act helpless because it guaranteed attention. Her boyfriend, Christian, was already exhausted from having to help Maya with basic tasks.
Christian?
Oh, you okay?
Sorry. By the time Dr. Now met her, he'd seen it all. Denial, deception, drama. But Maya's behavior was something else. After making some progress and getting approved for weight loss surgery, Maya suddenly stopped moving forward. No matter what happened, she refused to take responsibility. To her, it was always someone else's fault.
It's clear she's struggling with a number of things right now. But I think the issues within her and Christian are what's affecting her the most. He's clearly not very engaged and seems to have no desire to be here with her right now. So the relationship is extremely strained.
Her immaturity turned every setback into a tantrum, and she made sure to pin the blame on her boyfriend.
No, this is very nice.
It's your fault. You've done this, Christian. Nobody else.
When she didn't get the response she wanted, she called her mother, complaining like a toddler.
I don't know why he's doing this and tearing down everything we've been working hard for.
But at the end of the day, despite Maya's insane delusion,
Yes, I'm even more like I to take it.
the only person she could truly blame was herself. Like Maya, our next case refused.
Oh hell yeah.
With Bendis came wrapped in decades of past.
Start breaking shit.
Season 9, episode 12 told the story of Frederick Barnes, a man trapped not just by his weight, but by a mother's love that went too far. At 32 years old and weighing over 663 pounds, his world was as depressing as it was inescapable.
What you think I'm doing?
I even struggle to catch my breath. So I only really get up to go to
I don't
the
care, nigga,
bathroom.
Reba. I don't give a fuck. They all gonna die.
I can't even do too much for myself anymore.
His life revolved around three things: his bed,
I don't feel good at all. When it is big, sometimes I don't
Me
feel
too.
like moving. I don't feel like I just feel like laying down on
his food,
so I can eat 2 full pieces with 2 orders of wings and the order of cheese.
Yes, I can.
and the woman who took care of his
Me too. I'm going down.
I've been living with my mom since I came to the world. I've been living with my mom. And the order. I was supposed to be going at 21.
who took care of his
Me too. I'm going down.
I've been living with my mom. So I stayed with her since I came to take care of me.
Despite his age, she had to bathe him and take care of most of his daily needs. But after 32 years of doing this, the stress was starting to take its toll.
I help Adrian take a bath. You know, I cook his meals. There's no one else that helps me. So it takes a toll on my body. I help
But there was
Adrian
still no
take
excuse
a
for
bath.
treating a grown man like a child.
I cook his
One
meals.
comment put it clearly.
There's no one else
So
that helps me.
frustrated by the mom,
So
she's
it takes a toll on
enabling
my
him,
body.
and he's acting more like a child than a grown man. It's like the mom is infantilizing him. But even with all that stress, she stayed devoted to caring for her adult son.
I'm beating the Rock's ass too, bro. Everybody can get it.
It's like the mom is infantilizing him. But even with all that stress, and despite how
My damn phone is getting tired. I'm beating the Rock's ass too, bro. Everybody can
the
get it.
same thing that kept him in this situation.
I'm damn near. Damn.
My damn phone.
They done.
Before most people had even poured a cup of coffee, Frederick was ready for
Damn near.
his
I'm right here.
Damn.
They done. Footstep.
Delivered by the neighborhood ice cream man.
Adrian hear this music coming around the block. Adrian gets up. He has an account with the ice cream man. What you do with the ice cream man? Open up an account. Somebody gets something out of the truck every day.
Is always outside and ready to place his order whenever
Yeah,
the
cool.
dog drove by. For Frederick, that was the first course in his breakfast. The worst part about his diet was that Frederick knew it was bad for him.
I don't know what to do now because I know it's into a bad place. I'm scared I'm gonna die soon.
But between death and
Mariana.
dessert always won. Frederick's health had gotten so bad that he suffered from several diseases. But
Come let him out.
others still couldn't
Come let him out. Use the bathroom.
They had this unhealthy relationship, which he found it difficult to say
You don't need no leash.
to really refuse him anything.
You ain't taking all that candy downstairs. Hey,
You tell him to come back.
Deuces.
For real. You know.
There you
he
go.
said, bring some candy. And he named out all these different candies he want. I come I stole one bag.
Oh shit, I'm outside. I'm inside. Hold up.
If he said I want a bag of this and a bag of that, I come and
Here I come, bro. Here I come.
I always have what I want and I snack so much because I don't be hungry.
as long as she
Headshot,
was around,
bitch.
Frederick was comfortable with saying how he was. Every bit of effort she gave only made him weaker.
I'm sorry.
Mother's love turned into a slow, gentle form of destruction.
Both of them did. They were teammates.
Get better about feeling hopeless. That decision and fear didn't reflect his food options because he kept binge eating and snacking.
He used the
on
bathroom.
junk. He hid food, lied about his eating, and clung to denial the way
Ooh, a
others
gold
would.
sniper. You want it?
Mother knew his eating habit was wrong, but love had become her excuse. The same way food had become his. And so the cycle continued, at least before he decided to go to Houston and get help from Dr. Now.
I don't know what my weight's gonna be at. But I know it's gotten hard for me to move around.
Frederick relied on decades of a mother's love to survive. The next patient
Oh.
drowned in excuses.
Yeah, we've been in the storm. We've been in the game so long, and we survived every storm without taking damage from it. Like we went in the storm.
The result of denial becoming a family tradition with the case of James King.
That was, yeah, that was last game. But this game, we haven't been in the storm at all.
He was 46 years old.
That's what they saying.
135 pounds, yet every morning still began with the same thought.
And if I take him something healthy, then we argue, because that's his comfort zone.
I know my family really worry about how much I eat.
Lisa, his partner, brought him plates heavy enough to feed a small family. But no matter how much he served, it was never enough. Meals became the center of his world, and everything else revolved around them.
Love is breakfast ready.
Have you ever played Reload?
Once I'm up and the day has started, all I'm waiting on is the day is
Reload's like resurging on Call of Duty. You die, you just come back. Or we revive you.
She needed to be needed.
Yeah.
She needed someone willing to keep him safe. Together, they built a relationship.
Shit, I'm pushing. Push it. Boom, dum, 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 dum. Push it.
By the time he reached Dr. Now, his body was shutting down. A lot of people argued and blamed everything but himself.
I got one. I got a wingsuit. I got a wingsuit.
And you got him into this shape, and you blaming everybody and him, and you
I'm
blaming
not blaming everybody, I'm not blaming him, I'm not blaming everybody.
you are
I see him. I'm trying to get to the apartment.
ready now.
I'm trying to get to the apartment.
I'm not gonna take care of it.
Dr. Now knew that
You here.
played a big role in the situation.
James, how do you feel now? James, now that James is finally alive in Houston, we can do a full examination of him and see how he's doing.
Which one?
But just looking at him, you can tell that he is in pretty bad state.
Oh.
Dr. Now knew that the task ahead would be extremely difficult, especially with a man-child who was unwilling to change. A girlfriend
The twin-
was ready to do everything he
What?
wanted. Months after being discharged, James was
Hey, look at this map, bro. Look how this storm set up, bro.
No.
8 squads left.
I'm just so thankful to be okay. The biggest setback has been losing the use of our car. Lisa was driving down the freeway and a tire started to come off.
I got me one.
Afford to pay for a cab, so we
Reload.
out a lot right now.
When he began missing appointments, Dr. Now decided to make a house
You heard me.
What he found was a scene straight out of hopelessness.
He's been here for 4 months now. I gave him a challenge to get under 600 pounds in 2 months, but he has not been back to see me since then. So I guess he's not doing too well. He has already suffered from a heart failure since he's been here.
I got the tactical assault rifle. Or which one?
Yet Lisa insisted he was following the diet.
I can't.
Oh. I like the tactical assault rifle.
I don't know what to do because I am stuck.
Alright, look what I got.
Completely frustrated, but beneath the anger was
This is a tactical assault
how
rifle.
deep this dependency ran. He'd seen enablers before, but not like this.
I got this, the purple right here, and then the gold snipe.
Alright, James, you're 844 pounds. So we're both finally on the same page that we're not sticking to the.
I ain't got no med kit. I got a trampoline
Sometimes I had
and a
car trouble.
jetpack.
We didn't have a way to get food, so we had to order food in.
Doesn't matter what you say, okay? The sale is gonna tell me what I need to know.
James wasn't simply being cared for. He was being
I don't know.
caught
I'm ready.
in
I'm
the
ready.
grave.
We gotta get the higher ground.
Was at his wit's end and done with the lies, the cover-ups, and the arguments. James King's story didn't end with redemption or clarity. It ended the way it began, with excuses, deflection, and a partner who couldn't stop enabling him. While James was babied by a partner who enabled his excuses, her next case turned her entire life.
Oh, cross the street.
Refusing even the smallest ounce of responsibility. Featured in season 10, episode 12, 25-year-old Dolly had already managed to become one of my 600-pound life's most.
Oh shit! They got a fort.
I can't even help myself in the shower. Some days I skip it.
And they got the high ground. They got that fort, and we in the storm.
Mom, take care of the washroom.
She was completely dependent on those around her.
I have to put my leg up on the side of the tub and have China reach through there and scrub for me.
And so spoiled by sympathy.
We put cornstarch in my folds.
That she'd rather run from accountability than face even the smallest discomfort. From the very beginning, every inch of Dolly's life was micromanaged by others because she simply refused to do it herself.
I'll help give her a shower. If she needs anything else, I'd go and do it. I just love her like a sister. Like I've known her my whole life, but I feel like I didn't know her.
Even her mother couldn't believe how bad her daughter.
He come. Get ready.
There's times when I beg her
Hip hop.
that I just can't stop crying because she's so
Uh-huh.
miserable.
Despite claiming she wanted to change Dolly.
I don't know you. Hold up.
She loved being waited on at every turn.
I see the footstep. What the fuck they at?
Best friend Cheyenne treated her
Fuck.
just like she wanted. After her appointment with Dr. Now, rather than make appropriate changes, she instead started to complain that her mother had thrown away her junk stack.
One thing that is not.
I'm right here. I'm right behind you. Where you at?
It became obvious that Dolly was not really serious with the weight loss program.
I don't feel like you're
I'm not one. Come on. Where you at?
I can do it for the short term.
I know. I just not one. Ah!
That's a big goal of mine. I'm working towards that.
Oh.
Captured Dolly perfectly. Someone who didn't want transformation, only shortcuts. She saw surgery as a magic wand, not the final step of hard work. And when she failed, as of course she did, she had every excuse ready.
I have a hard time with portion control.
Essentially, you made more changes to.
I stopped with the bread and the pastas and the rice and all the sugary stuff.
Even Dr. Now, who has seen every form of denial and
You good. I said I knew you gonna do it. I said, no, long you don't say no racial. Long you don't say no racial slurs or no homophobic slurs. You good. I already got. I got it set, not made for kids anyway. Just don't say no. Still can't say nothing gay or racial.
around her to make her feel okay. Getting angry when her mother asked her to make the right choices.
This appointment with Dr.
Oh, I mute the mic. That's why I'm letting you know.
Hard being at the house with my mom. How many pieces of ham would y'all like?
Her entire life was built on others carrying the weight she refused to confront.
I'm explaining it anyway, so they can't do that if I'm explaining.
Run away from home.
If they do, they some hoes.
She chose to be homeless just to escape her mom, correcting her food eating habits.
I decided I wasn't gonna go home, and instead I went to a homeless shelter overnight.
I'm finna see that thumbnail, but that thumbnail fire.
Got a hold of me, and then she said to get a hold of him, so I did. I video chatted with him.
What's worse, she left behind her 3-year-old daughter in the process. Instead of fighting for her child, Dolly moved
Juju,
to
move, man.
the man she met at the shelter.
And he was just about the sweetest guy you're ever gonna meet. And I started dating him, and one thing led to another. And now we moved in together. Okay.
iPhone back that month, Lord willing, and my glasses. After I get my glasses, I'm gonna get my lawyer again, baby.
By the end of her journey, she'd lost a fraction of the weight she should have. Dr. Now refused to
That
stop
shit hard,
her
ain't it?
surgery, calling out what everyone had already seen.
Living with her mom was
Chat GPT.
some positive support, and my concern was that she seemed to have a pattern of rebelling against stable environments and seeking out dysfunctional relationships that help her justify an unhealthy lifestyle that involves her overeating, and that looks to be the case now.
Dolly's story gave viewers a glimpse into life when comfort
Oh my
turns
bad.
toxic. Therefore, it becomes an excuse to stop caring about yourself.
And you expect everybody else to do everything for you, and you don't have to make any decision on your responsible ways. But, you cannot mistreat everybody around you too, and expect them to be there for you.
She had everyone's love, everyone's help, and every chance. But until Dolly stops blaming, stops running, and finally grows up, she'll stay exactly where she's always been, trapped. But if we're talking about adults who refuse to grow up, her final case deserves a major spotlight. Before My 600-Pound Life ever called, Steve Asante was already known as a man who turned his unfortunate situation to his own benefit.
So I had moments where I yell a little bit, or I'll just have trouble controlling my attitude. Hello, are you my nurse? I am like, okay, I don't like that. I don't like that.
His behavior had gotten so bad that most hospitals in the city were unwilling to admit him. On the drive down to Houston to meet Dr. Now, Stephen called his father every few minutes, asking for fast food.
I have no idea where we are. We've been on the road for a few hours now. I'm traveling to Houston in a medical RV, and I still have a long way to go.
And every single time, his father had no other option but to comply. There was no fight, no boundaries, just quiet surrender. Years of guilt had turned his father into a full-time servant. Most of the viewers couldn't understand the unhealthy family dynamics, with one comment saying, "Dad needs to stop enabling and interfering in totally inappropriate ways. Seems like he has good intentions, but he just goes about things in ways that create or contribute to problems." When Stephen finally arrived in Houston, he expected everyone to serve and do his bidding.
And they should really respond faster, but they don't.
And when he didn't get the attention he craved, he converted the patient call button to his personal weapon.
I am calling for the nurse. I need
Yeah.
something. I'm calling for my ambulance and my nurse.
Dr. Now confronted him, Stephen made an oddly disturbing confession to why he was acting this way.
I have to call them and check on things, but nothing happened. Really?
Despite Dr. Now's warning, Stephen got worse and started to bark orders.
It seems like this nurse is getting agitated with your behavior. I don't know what particularly is it, but you need to work on that too.
Everybody has feelings.
Yeah, that's true. I'm glad you realize that. But I think we put it in plain.
How, bro?
But this is Texas.
Then treat the staff like servants.
I don't want to hear of this issue again.
Watch your back, watch your back, watch your back, watch your back, watch your back.
And this is going to be a very
That
different
was
conversation.
Yes, it will.
Nice to see you, Dr. Lozada. Never real. Thank you.
Stephen didn't want to get better. He wanted to be served like royalty. Stephen had built his entire life around the belief that no matter how far he pushed, someone would always clean up his mess. That illusion shattered when Dr. Now finally threw him out.
They will be unable to have the Indian treatment in the hospital. So this was.
After being thrown out from the hospital, nothing changed. Stephen instead went back to calling his dad, who was in a completely different state, to place pizza deliveries for him.
If you have no weight loss, They're gonna drop you, okay?
I don't know how much I lost or if I lost it
Stephen
all.
instead went back
So
to
I know
calling
I
his
need to
dad,
work
who was
harder
on
and do
leave,
better
Steve
before I see
place
him
pizza
again.
deliveries for him. His new caregiver,
Yeah,
Princess,
no
tried to help
problems.
him change.
They're gonna drop
She
you,
quickly
okay?
I
realized
don't know how much
Stephen's
I
real
lost
addiction
or if I lost
wasn't to
it all.
food or pain
So I
medication.
know I need to work harder and do better. And something else takes over and I do what I want. And I
His new
don't know how
caregiver,
to change
Princess,
that.
tried to help him change. He missed appointments, lied to doctors, and secretly checked at the hospitals to store pain pills. Even when Dr. Now gave him one final opportunity, Stephen would still prove to be one of the most pathetic patients in the history of the show.
You get an opportunity for you to lose the weight.
Right, so I have to go home and be in pain. What do I do?
Watch your diet. They remind you to eat less. Remind you that to order the pizza. Okay?
The dragon's been unleashed, and I want to do it now, and I know I can do it now.
Have you seen the
Oh, we're gonna get.
Princess could only watch as he manipulated everyone around him to get what he
Yeah, we gonna get that dub, bro.
big concern though?
Good things come to those who wait.
Is all just the performance for Steven, and that he still thinks that he can manipulate the whole system and get.
You feel me? Hey, what you said? What you said back in the day? Scared money don't make money, right? Right? Right?
Is a date.
Stephen was easily one of the show's most pathetic patients.
All right, where we going?
Dad so addicted to being treated like a child that he mistook care for obedience and compassion for control. Because for Stephen Asante, being helpless wasn't the problem.
Nah, Area 51 type shit. Oh, it's not a couple.
Hey everybody, real fast before the kill count, we just want to remind you all that our new YouTube speakers are still available for pre-sale for one more week.
Yes, they're on pre-sale until
Alright,
November 3rd,
I see a chest, I'm finna take it.
3 p.m. Eastern, noon
Ain't
Pacific.
shit was in it, man. I got a gun though.
Get your cute little games at Chelsea Space.
Yeah, do it while you can. And in the meantime, enjoy this Danganronpa kill count courtesy of Chelsea.
Got me too. I'm right here with you.
Welcome to the kill count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror media. I'm ultimate host Chelsea Rebecca, and today we're looking at. Specifically, Trigger Happy Havoc, released in 2010. Trigger Happy Havoc is the first entry.
There's another one in this tunnel somewhere.
Developed by Spike Chunsoft, which is still
There's another
just
one in
Spike.
this tunnel somewhere. Here I come, here I come, here I come, here I come.
There's 2 spin-offs, anime, manga, novels, mobile games, and even stage plays. This series is absolutely massive, but its success came after a difficult conceptual period. Originally, creator and writer Kazutaka Kodaka had a much more creator and writer mind. Entitled Distrust, this initial version of Danganronpa was dark and dingy, with a grimy warehouse setting instead of a heist edition. Spike was worried this kind of explicit horror game wouldn't sell in Japan. Kodaka explains, it may be
Reloading.
in America, but the market for horror is extremely narrow in Japan. When we started working
He
on
not.
the game, we figured it might be too horrific, too
You at? Where you at?
and it would really limit our
Reloading.
audience. In order to make it appealing to more people, we decided to add what I call pop elements to make it a little more
He not. I'm low. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. You at? Where you at?
And so we get
Fuck! I'm dead.
candy-colored game that
He low though. He low. He low. He low.
Danganronpa follows the elite students of Hope's Peak Academy, who are captured
There's 2 of them over there.
Battle Royale style
I'm low. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down.
Battle Royale, by the way.
Go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy. Fuck! I'm dead. He low though. He low. He low. He low. Go crazy.
The addition of Clash Trials
There's 2 of them over there.
death game into a series of mysteries the player must solve.
Get my cub behind.
Charm is its vast mix
Go
of
crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy.
tropes,
Behind you.
styles, combining elements from classic whodunits, slice of life animes, and cinematic inspiration.
Go crazy.
It's a melting pot of games as well. While Danganronpa is a visual novel, it also includes elements of shooters, dating games,
Get my
rhythm
club
games,
behind.
and even Hangman.
Behind you.
There's so much, in fact, not all of it can make it into a kill count, which this channel says a lot, but I'll mean it this time. This was almost 25 hours of gameplay. We'll be leaving out countless clues, puzzles, backstories, each performance of Monokuמה Theater, and every single pervy side quest. Want to know what's behind this blur? Too bad. Wallow in your despair and play the game. Will this homeroom from hell drum up some...
I'm right here. I'm flying right back in the spot.
Paying attention where I was going.
That's fine. Yeah, you could just,
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
wait. You're wearing my fragrance from today's sponsor, Scentbird.
Objection.
No, that's not the right game. Whatever. I can't believe you stole my Scentbird.
You don't understand. I had to. This crazy panda said that if I didn't successfully steal a bottle, he'd imprison me on the kill count set. Okay, fine. I just wanted to try it. I mean, he kept talking about how much he loved this nectar to peach.
Oh no, we gotta go inside and do it.
Honeysuckle and coconut water.
It's true. Well, it reminds me of those 2000s perfumes that pop stars would sell, you know?
Not really.
But you'll have to get your own. And with your
Yeah, I saw that.
So you get a new 30-day supply of your choosing every month, meaning you can get the scents you know you want to try and avoid ones you know aren't your style, like how I avoid heavier scents.
Yeah, but I already have so many fragrances in my queue.
Well, you can always grab extras on top of your monthly bottle. That's what I did, so I can switch between the nectar and this Himalayan tiger skirt, which has notes of mandarin and jasmine, as well as this Sulipunt Mirbeau, which has sandalwood, pink pepper, and cedarwood whenever I feel like it.
I guess I can just wait for my next shipment.
That sounds great, honey. Now get off my son. Sounds great. Please. Now get off. US and Canada viewers can grab their own bottle using coupon code MEAT55 for 55% off on Scentbird. At just over $7 for your first month, you are practically stealing it. But not actually, to be clear. Will this homeroom from hell drum up some killer class participation? Let's find out and get to the kills. The game begins with a two-faced teddy bear taunting his tied-up prey. He sends his captive rocketing up to the moon, only for them to totally get boned by a crash landing. Well, that kind of killer cutscene is enough to earn you a title screen. We get a big anime intro to our very large cast of characters. This is the student body of Hope's Academy, an elite high school in bustling Anytown, Japan. These kids are more than just well-known students. They're ultimates. Prodigies who have become the very best at what they do, and all before they're even old enough to play the game they're starring in. This year's class includes students like Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, and Liam Kawada, the ultimate baseball star. There is, however, an exception to this rule. Meet Makoto Naegi, protagonist, point of view character, and thoroughly average dude. Unlike his classmates, he was chosen at random for a national lottery and accepted into
Oh no, I just pressed the button.
ultimate lucky student. Naturally, he's feeling a little overwhelmed, but with the promise of success and fortune after graduation, Makoto steps aside. He's about 2 steps into the building
Oh,
before he
I opened up the secret room.
ultimate ability, just kind of blacking out in the middle.
Underground.
He has the constitution of a consumptive
Oh no, I just pressed the button.
Get used to this. Makoto comes to in an empty classroom with an office.
I don't
He
know.
makes his way over to the main hall where the rest of the students have already assembled. Everyone else seems to be just
Oh,
confused as
I
she
opened
is,
up the
having
secret
also
room.
similarly passed out. As the last one to arrive,
Underground.
he seats up in class, and there's a lot of them, so hang tight. Meet our 15 students. Class pet Taka is the ultimate nerd for his dedication
Right
to
here.
all rules and regulations. While
I'm gonna grab
Tokugawa
this.
is the ultimate writing prodigy whose also insecurities There's also
Self-revive.
ultimate programmer Chihiro, ultimate swimmer Hina, ultimate muscle mommy Sakura, and ultimate fashionista Junko, whose killer look
Yes,
resists.
finally.
Makoto learns baseball star Leon's turned his back on the sport to pursue a career in music, while the mysterious Kyoko refuses to disclose her ultimate talent at all. Roll call continues with some less traditional students, like ultimate essential oils user Hiro, ultimate girl boss Celeste, ultimate waifu pillow collector Hifumi, and Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader. Just the high school leader of Japan's biggest biker gang. Rounding out the group is ultimate net.
I'm leaving up out here now. Take the zip line.
Powerful Togami family, and again pop star Sayaka, who Makoto has a serious
Huh.
crush on. Pleasant scent. Careful, Makoto, we don't need you passing out again. Surprisingly, Sayaka seems to recognize
Wait on what?
Makoto, but their class reunion will have to wait till later. Some bells portend a morning announcement, courtesy of a mysterious TV voice. The students are summoned to the gym, where they're greeted by the teddy bear we saw in the intro. I'm not a teddy bear. Oh shit, sorry, not a teddy bear. This is Monokuma, a malevolent mechanical maniac
I'm
and
out.
self-proclaimed headmaster of Hope's Peak. Their plushy principal reveals they've all been lured inside the school and can expect expect to live the rest of their lives here as a commune. Naturally, the thought of staying in high school forever freaks some people out, so Monokuma reveals a graduation clause. You can go back home, provided you first murder one of your classmates. I never
No
went to private
fighting.
school, but I imagine that
No
this is
fighting
basically what
bubble.
it is.
No
Some
fighting
slightly
bubbles. That's
horrifying
fine.
trivia, Monokuma wasn't always a bear. Early on in development, Monokuma was a naked guy on one side and organs and bones on the other. Kind of like one of those science classroom inner anatomy statuettes. This turn of events doesn't exactly sit well with the students, but when one of them tries to take matters into his own hands, Monokuma shows he means business with a
Well, sniper.
explosion. Turns out Monokuma
Yeah.
has
A
multiple
wingsuit. Yeah.
robot bodies throughout the school, as well as surveillance cameras to monitor the students' behavior. Destroying any of them is punishable by death. But Monokuma decides to let the kids off with a warning, distributing some student handbooks before leaving the handbook box. Tensions are running high, and apparently unsatisfied with almost having his arm exploded, Alpha Cyclist Mondo picks a fight with the equally abrasive one Byakuya. Makoto tries to break it up, but winds up breaking his face in the process and passing out again. He regains consciousness for the second time inside of the dorm room. I know the situation is rough, but hey, at least it looks like they all have private bathrooms. Makoto rom-com collides with Sayaka outside, who brings him to a class meeting in the dining hall. The other
Yes,
students
sir.
discovered while he's been comatose. Everyone's assigned a personal dorm room, each with their own key and nameplate. Conveniently, the rooms are also completely soundproofed, which seems like a risky choice for simply horny anime teens, but hey, I'm not the ultimate architect. The building appears to have upper floors, but stairs have been barred shut, along with all the windows outside. Despite the renovations, a map the enigmatic Kyoto found implies that this is indeed Oaks Peak Academy, much to everyone's shock. To prevent the threat of bedtime bloodshed, Card Shark Celeste proposes a curfew, which everyone agrees to. Makoto spends the
We
next
heading
4
to the
days
storm
with
drop.
his classmates, which mostly entails thirsty outside.
That was you
She
too.
doesn't mind though.
That was you
Sayaka
too.
was
No, this
actually
way.
a middle school classmate of Makoto's, and she revealed she actually had a childhood crush on him. All this Wattpad romance is no fun for Monokuma.
Right here.
Decides to incentivize the students with some murderous motivations. He shows the students some videos from home.
Right here.
This isn't a sweet survivor reunion. The loved ones in these videos seem to be in danger, sending the students into a panic about what's
I'm sitting over here with Eminem at.
the black and white bear blackmail does its job since that night Sayaka shows up at Makoto's door saying someone just tried to force their way
Alright.
into her room.
Know who Eminem is.
Makoto offers to switch rooms with her, which would be a
There you
nice
go.
gesture if he didn't use the opportunity to sniff her. However, Sayaka doesn't show up at breakfast the next morning. When Makoto runs to
I missed the mud
he finds
machine.
the popped star splattered in blood pinker than sawtooth beans. Makoto
Remember that we could have put a scope on, I built a scope on our guns and extendo clips.
Monokuma arrives to address the student body, or at least
He
what's
scared
left.
your ass.
While the graduation clause says a murder means freedom, it does come with a little fine print. Not only do you have to kill another student, but you have to get away with it as well. Before a
Motherfucker had me scared,
successful
bro.
graduation, students will have the chance
Huh.
to pinpoint the murderer in an upcoming
Yeah, I got a jetpack.
trial. If they identify the guilty party, the blackened, the culprit will be executed accordingly. But should they fail to corner the killer, the blackened will graduate from school, and everyone else
You
will
ready?
fail with a final fatal F. This all proves too much for the fashion-forward Junko, who stomps on Monokuma with some stylish combat boots. Monokuma
Paranoid,
decides
eh?
they totally clash with her look, though, and responds by turning this cover girl into a very chic pincushion. Auf Wiedersehen, Giselle. No time to process that lifelong trauma, however, since there's only so
Wrong
much time to
goddamn
study
thing.
for the class trial. Since Sayaka was killed in Makoto's room, he's quickly pinned as the prime suspect, meaning he'll have to work double time to clear his name. He starts at his bedroom where he notices several strange clues. The nameplate on the door
Fuck.
has been swapped with Sayaka's, who also left behind a message in blood. The
I hit the ground too early.
11037. If you think you know who did it based on this one clue alone, congratulations, you absolutely do.
I mean, I was on the ground though.
Much less
I tried to
obvious
fly over here.
which is English, or if you've never been bored with a calculator before. Additionally, a kitchen knife is missing from the cafeteria. At the clash trial, Makoto has to tell Phoenix right from wrong in a techno-rave shooting gallery style debate. It's all very overstimulating. The million-dollar question is how Sayaka's murderer got into the room, since Makoto should have the only key. The answer comes from Kyoko, who
Oh,
slipped
shit.
out a note written by Sayaka asking someone to meet her. That, along with the swap name.
Hell no, I saw that goddamn that sniper glint.
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in. and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room. This discussion sparks both of Hina's brain cells,
Yeah.
leading her to recall that it was
Oh,
Sayaka
they got took it out.
who was in the kitchen when the knife went missing. Makoto arrives at the terrible truth that Sayaka had been trying to frame him for murder, and that she was ultimately killed in self-defense. But who was her unlucky victim? That answer comes
They
from
flying
Sayaka's
some.
dying message, which Makoto realizes was written on Sayaka. Rather than a series of numbers, it's actually a name, that of ultimate goatee guy Leon. Our home plate
We gotta go that way, cause that's a storm.
the accusation, but after a quick round of dance and elimination, he's ultimately
We gotta go that way, cause that's a storm.
as punishment for his crimes, Leon is pelted by practice balls and plays an angel in the outfield. Major bummer for Makoto, who goes back to his room to find all traces of his spring fling flushed. Maybe he can distract himself by exploring the parts of the school Monokuma's
Stay low.
unlocked. New areas include a pool, which gets ultimate swimmer Hina very excited, and a library, which is more Byakuya's speed because he has glasses.
I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
There, the students find a letter.
Oh, you ran that way?
Closed down in new areas, as well as a broken laptop, both covered in dust. With the killing game seemingly at a ceasefire, the cast continue to build bonds with each other in ways that definitely won't come back to haunt them. Hondo takes computer whiz Chihiro onto his arm and challenges hall monitor Top
My
to a
bad.
dick measuring contest.
Take off your uniform, you know?
Cutting off the scene is helpful since the two emerge as best girlfriends. Monokuma is both anti-social and anti-social, which happens in
He on me, him. He on me, him.
This time it's a stack of secrets, which Monokuma threatens to publish unless another body hits the floor. Very
I said, ooh, he missed me. Missed me by hell.
is less bloodshed-y and more bedwetty. Hardly worth killing
Ooh,
over.
he missed me.
Several students have
Missed me
more
by hell.
injuries.
Oh, they flying.
Among them is Chihiro.
I'm in the storm.
The rest of the class
Oh, he flying.
eventually finds the programmer unplugged in the girls' locker room. Her blood has been used to leave a sloppy signature, which beyond
He right behind him.
is the calling card of prolific serial killer Genocide Jack. Jack was thrown out earlier as the possible mastermind behind their abduction. However, Monokuma assures them Chihiro was killed by a classmate, which doesn't exactly rule out the legendary serial killer as the culprit.
Somebody hit me, somebody hit me.
That Genocide Jack might actually be one of them. Makoto quickly
Where you at, where you
jumps
at?
into his investigation. He identifies the murder weapon, a nearby dumbbell, and observes the blood.
Ah, I got double team. Oh, you got suffer by.
Stay focused, Makoto. Novelist Toko pulls a real Makoto and promptly passes out at the sight of all that blood. She wakes up tongue-tied and runs off. Hina and Makoto try to check on
I
her.
forgot I had
She
it.
out her ranting and raving.
I forgot I did.
Unexpectedly, business boy Byakuya decides to help Makoto out by showing him a secret room in the library. This thing is a treasure trove of national secrets, including a police file on Genocide Jack that theorizes he has a split personality. At the class trial, Byakuya reveals the identity of their serial killer classmate. It's ultimate writing prodigy Toko, whose strange behavior has been a result of her hidden Mr. Hyde. Toko works herself into a dead faint, allowing her split personality to take flight.
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
However, upon reflecting on the police file, Makoto determines Genocide Jill wouldn't have killed Chihiro, since her past victims were all male.
The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Furthermore, the ultimate misandrous murder weapon of choice are her special scissors, not something inelegant like a dumbbell. Makoto accuses Byakuya of framing Toko, since he had access to the crime scene photos as well as the cord that was used to suspend Chihiro's body. Bizarrely, messy-ass Byakuya admits to staging the crime scene, but not to killing Chihiro. Adding to the confusion, Kyoko takes everyone out for a short recess, during which she reveals the thing that's going to make this kill count come to a screeching halt.
Be sure to check her entire body.
When I first decided I wanted to do Danganronpa, this twist was the thing I was reaching for.
Be sure to check her
Every
entire
Game of
body.
Thrones character is loved by all the fans. There is always one that was absolutely fine. Starting with Ramsay Bolton. Ramsay Bolton first appeared as a kind servant helping Theon Greyjoy escape Winterfell. He led Theon deeper into the woods, only to capture him and lock him in the dungeon. Ramsay Bolton first appeared as a kind servant helping Theon Greyjoy escape Winterfell. Ramsay slowly stripped Theon of his identity as he kept him locked up and constantly tortured him. Deeper into the woods. only to capture him and lock him in the dungeon. He even peeled off parts of Theon's skin, laughed at his screams, and played cruel games. When we let Theon escape just to catch him, he kept him locked up. When hurting him physically wasn't enough, Ramsay mutilated him, cutting off his manhood.
That's a blue moon.
Him by waving a sausage as a joke during breakfast. Ramsay wanted to completely break down who Theon was. After endless torture, Ramsay forced him to give up his identity, insisting he only answered the name. When hurting him physically wasn't enough, Ramsay mutilated him, cutting off his cruelty.
That's a blue moon.
Sansa Stark was to marry him. The match meant to restore her family's claim to Winterfell. Believing it was her chance to take back her home, she agreed. Little did she know she was going to marry the monster. Their wedding night, Ramsay forced
Here you go.
himself on her while making Theon watch, breaking them both. Sansa Stark was from that moment on, Sansa's life became a cycle of torment. Ramsay locked her away, kept her under constant watch, and used her pain as an entertainment. Ramsay's thirst for power grew alongside his wedding. Once Roose Bolton was
Time to get real.
Ramsay wanted the world to see him as a true son and rightful heir. To prove his worth, he led brutal campaigns, hunting down enemies and skinning them alive as trophies. His savagery eventually earned him what he wanted most. Roose legitimized as Ramsay Bolton, heir to Winterfell. When Roose's newborn gave birth to a son, Ramsay saw the infant as a threat to his claims. Without hesitation, he stabbed his father in the heart, then lured Walder and her newborn into the kennel, where he released the starving hounds upon them.
I'm okay.
The only thing he loved more than killing his enemies was watching them beg for mercy he never intended to give. When Jon Snow and the Northern
You got him?
rallied to free her, Ramsay captured Rickon Stark and set him loose,
Oh, it's a bot.
forcing Jon to watch his youngest brother die by an arrow before the two armies clashed. The battle that followed was one of the bloodiest in the series. Ramsay's tactics nearly crushed Jon's army beneath a wall of shields and spears, suffocating them in the mud. It looked like all hope was lost until the Knights of the Vale, led by Sansa and Littlefinger, rode to turn the tide. After facing defeat, Ramsay retreated into Winterfell. This time, no one came to save him. Sansa locked him in with his own hounds, who hadn't been fed in days. And when he tried to command them, they turned on him instead, ripped him apart while Sansa watched.
My hands will never harm you.
What delicious irony. But while Ramsay sank deeper into cruelty with every choice he made, Jon Snow earned everyone's love through his honor and sacrifice. Jon Snow. When Jon Snow first steps into Game of Thrones, he isn't your typical Stark heir. Instead of standing tall like a lord, he's introduced as the quiet outsider, forever carrying the word.
I ain't got no ammo at all.
I
Got no ammo
From the very
at
beginning,
all.
the show makes it clear where Jon stands. In the training yard, Jon sparred and joked with Robb and Bran like any other Stark boy. The cold glance from Catelyn was enough to remind him he would never truly be one. Jon's real journey began the day King Robert visited Winterfell. When Ned prepared to ride south, Jon asked about his mother, and Ned promised they would talk when he returned. That conversation would never happen, with Catelyn unwilling to have him stay at Winterfell, and Ned unable to take him to King's Landing. Jon had nowhere else to go. The Night's Watch became his
No.
path forward. It seemed like a chance to finally belong. But instead of respect, Catelyn found himself mocked by the other recruits, and as a privileged bastard, he didn't belong there either. Over time, though, Jon proved himself by standing up to Samwell Tarly against bullies, fighting the wildlings, and facing the White Walkers. He earned the respect of his brothers and the audience at the same time. Jon's rise as a leader reached its most dangerous after Hardhome, when he risked everything to save the wildlings and bring them beyond war. But that decision left the Night's Watch divided, and the resentment only grew as more wildlings passed through the wall under his command. One night, Jon was told his uncle Benjen had been spotted outside. He rushed into the courtyard, only to realise it was all a trap. Surrounded by people who thought of as his brothers, felt the knife slide into them, another, each one deeper than the last. The circle closed tight until Ollie, the boy he had treated like a son, stepped forward and struck to the final blood outside. He rushed into the courtyard, only to realise he showed that his story was only just beginning. Returning from death gave him a new sense of purpose, and it set him on the path to lead the North. He struggled with the weight of command, but by executing the traitors who stabbed him and successfully rallying the houses of the North, he showed a man stepping fully into his role of leadership. The war that followed was the Battle of Bastion, when Jon and Sansa fought to reclaim Winterfell from Ramsay Bolton. John's army was heavily outnumbered as Ramsay's cavalry charged across the field and threw away the
Nah, I got enough to go get the shit now.
the last time he would ever use it.
Where is it?
He nearly died, suffocating under a pile of men and horses, only to be saved at the last moment by the arrival of the Knights of the Vale, led by Sansa and Littlefinger. The victory that followed was the moment he was declared King of the North. As king, Jon reached out to Daenerys Targaryen, knowing he needed her dragons and army to
You there, bro?
walkers. That alliance led him into love, but also uncovered a truth that changed.
My boy glitched out.
Found out about his mother, that he was actually the true
Oh,
born
his controller died. Yeah, he glitched.
He had no desire for power. He stayed loyal to Daenerys, even when he knew the truth.
You are my queen. I don't know what else I can say.
In the end, when Daenerys burned King's Landing, Jon realized he had to make a choice between love and duty. Killing her wasn't just betraying the woman he loved. It was Jon's choice to stop another man Targaryen before she could rise. That single choice proved again why fans loved him. While Jon Snow remained one of the most loved characters in the show, Joffrey Baratheon was the face of cruelty that made audiences hate him more than anyone else in the show. Joffrey Baratheon. Joffrey Baratheon entered the story as a cruel boy who loved tormenting others. His first display of power came on the King's Road, when he threatened Arya Stark and her friend Mike. After Arya's direwolf Nymeria bit him in her defense, Joffrey lied about what happened, and Cersei demanded the wolf be executed. While Nymeria
Hello. It's all good.
When Ned Stark made the decision that shocked the realm, despite Sansa's desperate begging,
Nope, I died.
ordered Ned's execution. Sir Ilyn, bring me his head. That moment cemented Joffrey as the face of brutality in Westeros, and from then on, he ruled with fear. Sansa became his favorite target. He forced her to look at her father's severed head, beat her on his command, and threatened her with death. For the smallest slip of words or minor infraction, I'm going to give you his head as well. Joffrey thought ruling was just finding creative ways to be a bloody arsehole. As Robb Stark began winning battles in the war, Joffrey made Sansa answer for her brother's victories. He dragged her into the throne room, aimed a crossbow at her, and humiliated her before. Instead of killing her, he ordered Sir Meryn Trant strip and beat her. But even with all that cruelty, while Joffrey hid behind the walls, stand and represent the king on the field of battle. After the battle, Joffrey's cruelty only grew stronger. When Ross, one of Littlefinger's prostitutes, caught spying, he took her to his chambers and brutally killed her with his crossbow, simply for amusement. Unlike Jaime or even Cersei, who revealed layers to their character, the layers to Joffrey remained the same spoiled, vicious boy all the way down. Leaving his crown made him untouchable. His arrogance followed him all the way to his wedding with Marjorie Tyrell. At the feast, he mocked Tyrion in front of everyone, forcing him to pour wine and kneel like a servant. But moments later, as he drank from his cup, the poison took its effect. He collapsed to the floor, choking and clawing at his throat before turning, making one of the most loved characters in Game of Thrones, Tyrion Lannister. Few characters in Game of Thrones audience's heart as quickly as Tyrion Lannister. He's a constant shame, and to the rest of Westeros, a drunken dwarf, unworthy of respect.
show Tyrion's compassion for those inside, and his ability to see the world more clearly than most. The series continues. Tyrion proves himself again and again. When Joffrey takes the throne, it's Tyrion who stands hand of the king, refusing to let the boys arrogance while everyone else bows and flatters Joffrey. Tyrion is the one willing to keep him in line. When Joffrey mocks others after battle, Tyrion doesn't hesitate to face not once, but 3 times before saying, "And now I suffer you. Did my hand fall?" Moments like this make audiences love Tyrion because he was the only one dared to challenge the throne. Put Joffrey in his place when no one else would. But Tyrion's defining moment of leadership came during the battle.
I heard him check. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
He was on the brink of collapse. Tyrion sees wrong, ordering the use of wild fire
No, I'm talking about doors.
ships in a massive explosion.
I'm talking about.
Then, instead of hiding behind the walls, he led the soldiers himself through the gates.
No, I'm talking about doors.
That rallied the men to fight for their city.
Yep. You sound like it's like a robot.
Secret relationship with Shay unravels. Joffrey is poisoned in his own wedding. Cersei immediately points the finger at Tyrion, and despite there being no evidence, she pushed for a trial. Tyrion stood in chains, one person after another, falsely testifying against him.
I just marked it.
Shay understands that he betrayed him.
I just marked it.
I demand trial by combat.
With the crowd against him and his family determined to see him dead, Tyrion made his final gamble and demanded a trial by combat. When over in Martell fell to the mountain, Tyrion's execution was Tyrion made his but in his final moments, brother Jaime helped him escape the cell. Instead of simply fleeing, Tyrion went to confront his father, and he discovered Shay lying in Tyrion's bed. Tyrion stranded Shay.
I'm already getting shot at. Where you at, bitch?
Brother Jaime helped him escape. Tywin had called him to disgrace. All that built-up rage was finally let loose as he put a crossbow bolt in his father's chest. He discovered fleeing landing fast. From there, Tyrion fled across the narrow sea to Marine, where he became an advisor to Daenerys Targaryen. As Daenerys grew more ruthless, Tyrion's words began to lose their weight. When she burned King's Landing, he finally saw the queen he believed in was gone, cast aside as enemy. Even after Daenerys' death, Tyrion helped shape the future one last time. Standing before the lords of Westeros, he convinced them that the realm could no longer be ruled by virgins. It had to be earned. His words led to the election of Bran changing the fate of Westeros forever. Even after Daenerys' death, Tyrion helped shape the future one last time. Standing before the lords of Westeros, he convinced them that the realm could no longer be ruled by virgins. While Tyrion Lannister remained one of the most loved characters on the show, Cersei Lannister made us hate her every time she smiled through her key. Cersei Lannister. We first meet Cersei Lannister as Queen, standing beside King Robert Baratheon in Winterfell. But it soon becomes clear that she has no interest in playing the loyal fight, because 5 minutes later we see her spending time with her twin brother Jaime in true Sweet Home Alabama fashion. When it came to dating, Cersei believed in keeping things extremely close to home. And when young Bran Stark stumbled across that he did not hesitate to put an end to it. Jaime pushed the boy from the tower window. For Cersei, protecting her power and her children everything else.
Things I do for love.
Her ambitions only
I got a med kit.
With Joffrey on the throne, Cersei pushed him forward.
I know you used that purple cloud thing, didn't it?
When Ned uncovered the truth, he gave her a chance to escape. Instead,
We good.
one of the most iconic lines in television history.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win, you die. There is no middle ground.
Cersei stood by as Joffrey ordered Ned Stark's execution, but her hatred for her brother Tyrion added another layer to why audiences despised her. She never forgave him for their mother's death in childbirth and treated him as a curse on the family. That bitterness only grew over the seasons, especially after Joffrey's poisoning, and she accused Tyrion of the murder.
I'm getting hit on my shield.
But nothing defined her ruthlessness more than the destruction of the sect of Baelor. On the day of her trial, Cersei did not appear. Instead, she unleashed wildfire beneath the great scepter of Baelor. The massive green explosion consumed the building, instantly
I
killing
killed the
the
White
Ice
Ranger,
Army,
and it wasn't Tommy.
and hundreds of her enemies within the Faith militants. But her
Oh
victories
shit.
always came at a cost.
Boy, this damn storm ain't no joke, boy.
Watched the scepter explode. So
Joke,
his wife
boy.
and Faith both gone, he silently removed his crown and jumped from the ledge. Cersei had finally seized the throne she so coveted, but the cost was the last of her children. Even in the final season, while Jon and Daenerys marched north to face the Night King, Cersei refused to send her armies and instead plotted to let both sides destroy each other so she could sweep up what remained. She even struck a deal with Euron Greyjoy to secure her hold of the throne, continuing to manipulate every alliance to serve her own ends. But her downfall came with
Chico, run, Chico.
Daenerys' forces closed on King's Landing. Cersei refused to admit defeat, even as the Golden Company was wiped out and the Iron Fleet burned. She stood in the Red
Chico,
Keep.
right.
Chico would not let her surrender and save thousands of lives. She didn't order the bells of surrender to ring until the very last moment. And by then,
He gonna try to spin that block though. He running to the storm. Oh shit!
And together they fled to the depths of the keep. There was no escape. The two were buried alive in each other's arms as the castle collapsed on top. For viewers, it was a fitting end. Cersei spent her life clinging to power. But in the end, the very foundation of her reign created a rout. But while Cersei
Oh shit!
manipulation is clear, Daenerys Targaryen was quickly becoming one of the most loved figures in the world. Daenerys Targaryen. Daenerys Targaryen entered the story as a girl who had no control over her life. Her brother Viserys treated her as property, telling her that their family name would rise again once he married her off.
Time.
Daenerys Targaryen was though she was at first
Fuck!
Daenerys refused to stay victim. She learned their language and customs, earning the respect and eventually the love of Khal Drogo. A new strength was clear when Viserys threatened her in front of the Khalisar. When he expected her to beg for his life, she did nothing. Watched as Drogo threw molten gold over his head. Daenerys was slowly finding the strength, and it only deepened when she was tricked by the Heli Miri Maz-Dur, and lost both her unborn son and her husband. Instead of letting Drogo live as an empty shell, she ended his suffering with her own hand. She had a massive fire built for Drogo's body and tied Miri Maz-Dur to it. Then she walked right into the flames. When the fire finally went out at dawn, Drogo was gone, and Daenerys stood unburned with 3 newborn dragons in her arms.
I will.
It was the first time in centuries anyone had seen dragons, and the frightened girl we saw had become the mother dragon. From that moment on, the story became about liberation. In Astapor, she faced the slave Krasnus, pretending to trade Drogon for the Unsullied. She listened as he spat insults in Valyrian, believing she couldn't understand him.
Kids!
She turned to him and revealed the truth.
Come here.
Drogon's fire.
There's some corn dogs or something else. There's some chicken nuggets in there. Cook me 7 chicken nuggets.
Instead of leaving, they
Beef.
chose to follow her. With the Unsullied at her side, Daenerys marched from city to city, freeing city went.
So what? What?
Her service and broke open the city's gates, welcoming thousands of freed men and women to her army.
I'll try to. My feet gonna give me some to eat.
Punishment for the children on the road.
Justice.
But ruling Meereen proved much harder than conquering. She faced a rebellion from masked killers called the Sons of Bahamut, and the fragile peace in Meereen finally broke at the fighting pits, where the Harpies ambushed her. Just as she was about to be killed, Drogon flew down into the arena, and for the first time, Daenerys climbed onto his back and took to the sky, escaping the attack. After escaping on Drogon's back, Daenerys was captured by the Khalisar and taken back before Khal Moral. By tradition, as Drogo's widow, she was meant to live out her days at Rhaes Dothrak. When the Khals gathered in Rhaes Dothrak to decide her fate, instead of submitting, she locked them inside the temple, set the blaze, and walked out unburnt. As the flames consumed their leaders, the rest of the Dothraki fell to their leaders, claimed Daenerys as their queen. When Daenerys returned to Meereen, it was on the back of Drogon, with the full strength of the Dothraki behind her. Tyrion had held the city together her final victory in Essos, and she was no longer just the ruler of Meereen. Daenerys now commanded Unsullied, Dothrak, Second Sons, and 3 dragons. Up to this point, her journey of survival, strength, and liberation made her one of the most loved characters in Game of Thrones. But the fire that freed the slaves in Essos burned much darker once she crossed the sea to Westeros. Daenerys Targaryen. Her first true test in Westeros came at the Battle of the Goldwood. With Drogon, she burned the Lannister supply line to ash, leaving only terrified survivors kneeling before her. Among them were Randall and Dickon Tarl. She gave them the same choice she'd once offered slaves: bend the knee or die. When Westeros came, Tyrion pleaded with her to take them prisoner, arguing that mercy would win her loyalty in Westeros. But Daenerys ignored him and ordered Drogon to burn them alive. Watching no woman turn to ash shocked Tyrion. For the first time, he began to question what kind of queen she might become. But Daenerys saw it as strength, believing fear was the path to loyalty. That belief hardened the war against the dead reached its peak. She flew north to save Jon Snow and lost her dragon Viserion to the Night's King Ice. Later, her most loyal friend, Jorah Mormont, died protecting her in the Battle of Winter. But her losses grew even heavier when Euron Greyjoy ambushed her fleet, striking Rhaegal from the sky with a scorpion. The latter fled, holding her to mercy with Missandei, but when Cersei captured her, Daenerys was forced to watch as her closest friend was dragged in chains to the walls of King's Landing. Standing beside Grey Worm and Tyrion, she heard Missandei's final words. The mountain brought down his sword. Daenerys' only true friend was gone. From then on, she saw betrayal everywhere. The revelation that Jon Snow was Aegon Targaryen, a true heir to the throne, planted doubt among her allies and threatened the loyalty she had fought so hard to win.
I, Daenerys of House Targaryen, first of my name, breaker of chains and mother of dragons. I live to die.
When Varys began to act on that truth, she silenced him the only way she knew. Daenerys had Drogon burn Varys alive, and Tyrion knew his queen was now beyond saving. After executing the last person who challenged her claim to the throne, Daenerys focused entirely on taking King's Landing. Her armies broke through the city's defenses, and soon the bells rang in surrender.
You don't want the big shoe?
The soldiers dropped their swords, signaling that the war was won. From Drogon's back, Daenerys looked down the Red Keep, the home her family had lost, the throne she had chased her entire life. Instead of accepting her victory and saving the innocent people, she chose to burn the entire city. Her final move was the worst real estate decision in the history of Westeros. Streets, homes, and families burned as she swept through the city, leaving nothing but ash. As the innocent people burned, Tyrion saw the breaker of chains become the tyrant she always promised to fight. The tyrant.
You are my queen, my queen. No, no.
Jon held her one last time and then drove a dagger into her heart. One last time and then drove a dagger into her heart. The Mother of Dragons died at the hands of the man who loved her. For 7 seasons, she had been a symbol of hope, of freedom, of breaking chains. But in the end, fire consumed her. Daenerys Targaryen became one of the most hated figures in Game of Thrones. In the end, it's these heroes and villains that make Game of Thrones so unforgettable. Let us know in the comments below who you loved and hated the most.
What we got? What we got?
From crucifying 163 masters of Meereen to the complete annihilation of King's Landing, across all 8 seasons of Game of Thrones, Daenerys was responsible for thousands of deaths. Whether she was freeing slaves and Astor,
I would. I started running.
her last dragon loose on innocent civilians, we are counting down every single person Daenerys Targaryen killed. Starting with Khal Drogo, Daenerys' path to power began when her brother Viserys sold her to the fearsome Khal Drogo for a Dothraki army. But it was only after an assassin nearly killed her that Drogo promised Daenerys.
With Khal Drogo, Daenerys' path to power began when her brother Viserys sold her to the fearsome Khal Drogo.
But when his blood rider Mago disrespected Daenerys and defied Drogo's orders, a brutal fight began where Drago suffered a freaking deep cut in his chest, but defeated Mago by ripping his tongue out. Wow, talk about a badass. Damn. However, the chest wound became infected and grew worse by the day. So, in a desperate attempt to save him, Daenerys sought help from Miri, who promised to use blood magic to bring him back. But the ritual required a life in exchange. During the ritual, Daenerys' unborn son Rhaego was taken away from her, and instead of saving the Hall, Miri's magic brought him back to life. But his mind was gone. Alone and broken, Daenerys sat beside her husband one last time, singing to him with quiet tears. Then, with trembling hands, she took a pillow, placed it over his face, and ended his suffering for good.
And instead of saving the call, Miri's magic.
And that was the first time she took a life by her own hand. And although it was an act of mercy, it marked a quiet but devastating...
Oh, go restart.
Daenerys turned around and gazed towards the woman
Uh-uh.
responsible. Miri even admitted that she twisted the blood magic to make Drago suffer as revenge for what the Dothraki had done to her. With the remaining Dothraki gathered around the pyre, Daenerys
Fuck, what the fuck they at?
gave them a choice where they could leave if they wished, or stay as brothers and sisters in her new Khalasar. Then she ordered Miri to be tied to the wooden pyre.
Are you dead?
As the flames started to rise, Miri started screaming in pain as the fire began to consume her slowly. But then, wait, there's more. Daenerys did something even more shocking, as she walked right into the fire, even though Ser Jorah begged her not to. By sunrise, Miri was turned to ash, but Daenerys stood there untouched, with 3 newborn dragons clinging to her. Then the next killings on this list were a series of executions, marking the end for those who betrayed Daenerys in the city of Qarth. Number 3. The traitors were Piatri, King Zaro, and Doria. After her long journey through the Red Waste, Daenerys was invited to the city of Qarth as a guest of King Zaro, who promised to aid her in request for the Iron Throne. But his true motive was to steal her dragons. And I mean, dragons are pretty cool, so I understand why he wants them. But to seize the throne, Zaro and the mysterious warlock Piatri stole her dragons and murdered the rest of the 13. Daenerys, desperate to get her dragons back, tracked them down to the House of the Undying, where the warlock tried to trap her with powerful visions. But Daenerys girl-bossed it and pushed forward, refusing to be pulled into the past, and eventually found Piatri at the end of that Hall of Illusions, who stood beside her chained dragons, smiling as if he had already won.
Her chained dragons, smiling as if he had already won.
Her dragons, Viserion and Rhaegal, unleashed their fury. Flames tore through his robes, and within seconds, he was ash on the floor of his own sanctuary. But it wasn't over. Daenerys returned to Zaro's palace and found Doria, her former handmaiden, in his bed. The same woman who once taught her how to seduce a Khal had now betrayed her. As Zaro and Doria screamed and begged for mercy, she led them to a vault that Zaro had claimed was full of riches.
The same woman
The hell?
She sealed the door, locking the 2 traitors inside, then died on their own. The betrayal in Forth left her with nothing but her 3 young dragons.
The fuck you
So
just
she
do?
used the gold from Zaro's palace to buy a ship and set course for the city of Astapor to find the army that she needed. She sealed the door. The next kill on this list was the execution of the Masters of Astapor. You see, Astapor was a city built on the backs of slaves, most famously the Unsullied, an army of eunuch soldiers trained to be brutal and completely obedient. You see, Krasinus, the arrogant master of this city, saw Daenerys as a naive girl and insulted her in High Valyrian, assuming she didn't understand them. Then, in a move that appeared to be out of pure desperation, Daenerys offered to trade one of her dragons, Drogon, a creative name for a dragon, for all 8,600 Unsullied. The masters agreed, and the trade was to be finalized in the Plaza of Punishment. But when the moment came to finalize the trade, Krasinus quickly handed her the whip that symbolized ownership of the Unsullied, and eagerly took Drogon's chain. convinced that he had gotten the better end of the deal. While Krasnus struggled to control the agitated dragon, Daenerys turned to the Unsullied, and for the first time spoke to them directly, in perfect Valyrian, ordering them to march forward and then halt. Annoyed and impatient, Krasnus demanded that Missandei tell her to control her beast. But Daenerys then turned back to Krasnus and replied with, Krasnus could only watch as Daenerys uttered a single word, and dragon's flames reduced them to ash and scorched bone within seconds. Daenerys then ordered her new army to slaughter the Masters, and the Unsullied, now in her control, turned on their former masters and swore their allegiance to Daenerys Targaryen. In total, 10 people were killed in the massacre, including Rejimo Olhor, Krasnus, and at least 8 other unnamed Gold Masters. Her ruthless justice in Astapor was a clear message to all other slave masters. Submit or die. That's what you can choose from. But as we'll see in the next point, the Masters of Meereen would not be so easily intimidated. Number 5, the Masters of Meereen. So, after freeing the cities of Astapor and Yunkai, Daenerys set her sights on Meereen, the largest and most powerful slaver city. Meereen's wealth and power came from the trade of slaves and the control of the surrounding land, easy to understand. Well, she marched her army towards the city expecting a grand siege, but the great masters of Meereen had a different plan. They chose to send her a message, and it was the most brutal she had ever received. As Daenerys and her army approached the city, they found a trail of 163 wooden posts lining the road with a crucified slave child nailed to each one. Oh my god! But instead of attacking the city, Daenerys sent a small group of Unsullied, led by Grey Worm, to infiltrate the city through its sewers, where they found slaves and armed them with swords. The slaves rose in rebellion, seizing control from within and placing the Targaryen banner on top of the city's Great Pyramid. With the city in her hands, she ordered the capture of all of the Great Masters.
Oh shit.
Justice with justice.
She ordered her Unsullied to take 163 masters to the same wooden posts where the children had been crucified. As they screamed for bloody mercy, she ordered her army to nail them to the crosses. An eye for an eye act of justice that blurred the line between righteous retribution and cold-blooded cruelty. This moment cemented her reputation as the breaker of chains, but it also revealed the first crack in her moral compass as she began to mirror the brutality of her enemies. And although her ruthless act had won her the city, the rule would soon face a new internal
footstep.
The next kill on Daenerys' list was Masado, a freed slave and trusted advisor who had become a symbol of her liberation. After conquering Meereen,
I don't know who that is.
The city was on the brink of civil war. The Sons of the Harpy, a group of rebel masters, struck back by killing one of her Unsullied. When Daenerys captured a master involved in the crime, she had him in prison so he could have a fair trial, which was a sign that she would rule justly. But to the newly freed slaves, this was a betrayal.
Oh, you got to.
They had seen Daenerys' brutal justice in Astapor, and now her mercy felt like a weakness. They feared the remaining masters would see her as less of a threat, leaving them exposed to revenge. Masado, unwilling to accept what he saw as a weak-ass decision, took justice into his own hands and killed the master before he could have a fair trial. In the city's throne room, Daenerys confronted Masado, not just for the murder, but for his open defiance of her rule. Masado argued that he was simply avenging his people, but Daenerys ordered Daario Naharis to publicly decapitate Masado. But the moment he was executed, the people she had freed turned on her and started hissing and throwing stones. The public anger led to further chaos, which soon forced her to flee the city. Her exile brought her back to the Dothraki, where she would have to fight not only for her freedom, but also for her life. The next kills on the list are 13 Khals and their Blood Riders. After her escape from the ambush of the Sons of the Harpy, she left Meereen on Drogon's back, but was found and taken captive by a Dothraki Khalasar, who brought her to Vice Dothrak, the sacred city of the Dothraki, where the Khals were the site of fate. But before the council, Ser Jorah Mormont and Daario Naharis were brave enough to rescue her. And when they finally found Daenerys, they proposed proposed a plan to escape, but she refused since she apparently had a more ambitious plan of her own. During the council, the Calls saw her as nothing more than a former Call's widow who had defied their ancient traditions. They insulted her, made crude jokes, and argued over which of them would take her as their new prized possession. But as they mocked her, Daenerys reminded them of who she was, a daughter of dragons and the rightful queen of the Seven Kingdoms, and that they were not worthy to lead the Dothraki. Amused by her defiance, the Calls continued to mock her, but her true plan was already in motion. She began to knock over the braziers, setting the temple on fire. From outside, Dario and Ser Jorah killed the guards and sealed the doors, trapping everyone inside. As the fire consumed the temple, Daenerys stood calmly in the center of the fire like the "this is fine" meme, unharmed by the flames that killed her enemies. When the Dothraki horde arrived, they were stunned to see Daenerys emerge unburned and fell to their knees, recognizing her as their new leader. In total, 13 Calls and their blood riders were killed in this fiery act of defiance that earned her a massive new army. However, while she was away, the slave masters of those cities formed an alliance and attacked the Marines, which led to her brutal act of retribution against them.
Where you at, fam?
Slave masters. So, upon the return of the Marine, Daenerys found her city under attack. A massive fleet of slave masters from Astapor and Yunkai had surrounded the city and were relentlessly bombarding it with catapults. The slave masters, well, they were furious about her previous actions and wanted to end her reign and reclaim the city. The masters, including Razgal Moeraz and Belicho Paimion, met with Daenerys to offer their terms of surrender. They were arrogant and insulting, demanding that she leave Marine, threatening to sell her unsullied and kill her dragons. Then her new hand, Tyrion Lannister, advised caution, but Daenerys was no longer interested in diplomacy.
They were arrogant and insulting, demanding that she leave Marine, threatening to sell her unsullied.
Daenerys mounted Drogon and soared into the sky, releasing Viserion and Rhaegal to join him. The three dragons descended on the slave master's fleet.
They ran right past.
They did best, incinerated the ships, sending the terrified slave masters into the sea.
Bro, I can see your name over your head.
Guards that crushed the slave master's army.
Yes.
So, with the city and sea secured, Daenerys ordered Grey Worm to execute the two masters, Razgal and Belicho.
They ran right past. Alright, man. After the game, I'll chill. Yeah. Okay, wait. Bro, I can see your name over your head. Yes.
With her ruthless victory in Marine, she was finally ready to sail to Westeros and begin her war for the
Alright, man. After the game, I'll chill.
The next massacre on this list was against the Westerosi army. After Jaime Lannister and his army successfully sacked Highgarden and crushed House Tyrell, man, get my fools out of here. They began the long march back to King's Landing, escorting wagons of Tyrell gold and grain. The army moved forward in a steady fashion, but they had no idea a massive wave of Dothraki was charging towards them, with Daenerys and Drogon flying directly above. A rumble echoed across the hills, shaking the ground, and a massive wave of Dothraki riders appeared on the horizon, with Daenerys flying above them. Jaime and Randall Tarly desperately locked their men into a shield wall, but they were facing an enemy no Westerosi army had ever truly fought, and with a single command, Drogon unleashed a blast of fire that ripped through the Lannister lines. Shields melted, men burned alive inside their armor, and the grain wagons exploded into flames. The Dothraki then charged into the chaos, cutting down the remaining soldiers in every direction. Tyrion Lannister watched in shock as an entire army was reduced to ash. In desperation, Bronn manned the Scorpion, firing a massive bolt that struck Drogon and sent him crashing towards the ground. But Daenerys quickly gained control, and Drogon destroyed the weapon with a single blast of fire. With their only defense destroyed, the Lannister lines broke. Soldiers fled only to be cut down by the relentless Dothraki cavalry. When the dust settled, thousands were dead, and the few survivors that were left were traumatized, their loyalty to Cersei shaken by the sheer hopelessness of fighting dragon fire. And by the battle's end, the once green fields were scorched black and littered with charred bodies. The destruction was absolute. This was the moment Westeros truly understood what it meant to face a dragon in war. It was only the beginning. Now we've got number 10, Lord Randall Tarly and his son Dickon. The fields were still burning when the surviving Lannister and Tarly soldiers were brought before Daenerys Targaryen.
I'm not here to murder.
She insisted that Cersei's stories were lies and offered the defeated men a choice, either bend the knee and live or refuse and die. So one by one, many of the soldiers surrendered, but two men refused, Lord Randall Tarly and his son Dickon. Tyrion urged Randall to reconsider, warning him that stubborn pride would only bring an end to his house. But Randall stood his ground. Instead, he accused Tyrion of betraying his father and condemned Daenerys as a foreign invader.
You are not my queen.
When the Dothraki moved to seize him, Dickon stepped forward, refusing to leave his father.
I'm up still.
Tyrion pleaded with him, reminding him he was the future of his house, but Dickon refused to abandon his father. Tyrion begged Daenerys to imprison them instead, but Daenerys believed that shooting those who would openly defy her would only make her look weak. So, in typical fashion,
Bro, wait.
producing one of the oldest houses of the Reach to
Literally, can you wait?
and the remaining soldiers bent the knee without a wire. And I don't know about you, but I gotta say this was not the act of the savior who had once freed.
If I win or lose, I got you. Damn. Wait. Wait.
Absolute obedience or death. In choosing fire over mercy,
Literally, can you
was slow but unmistakable shift. And that her vision
Bruh, you really just try to pause my video game?
But while Daenerys continued her conquest in the south, a far greater threat was marching.
Man, this dog almost got me killed.
And next up, we got 45 Whites. While the war for the Iron Throne raged in the south, Jon Snow
You really just try to pause my video game?
capture a White as proof of the coming threat. But when a Raven reached Dragonstone, Daenerys learned the mission had gone
Man, this
horribly
dog almost got me killed.
Jon and his companions were stranded on a frozen lake, surrounded by an endless army of the dead. Tyrion begged her not to go, warning that she was risking everything, but she refused.
You told me to do nothing before and I listened to you. I'm not doing nothing again.
She left to save them on Drogon, with Rhaegal and Viserion following. The three dragons found Jon's men on a small island, surrounded by a sea of corpses. As dragon fire split the ice, a total of 45 Whites vanished into ash. Drogon landed, and the men started climbing onto his back. But Jon wasn't among them, as he kept fighting at the lake's edge, holding off the Whites to buy them time. But as they
Good luck.
the Night King made his move. With a single throw, an effortless throw, he sent an ice spear through Viserion mid-air, and the dragon screamed as he crashed through the ice.
Where you at?
He was swallowed whole by the lake. And just like that, in an instant, Daenerys had lost one of her children, essentially. As the Night King prepared to throw a second spear, Jon asked them
Alright, I'm heading up though.
and with no time to grieve,
I ain't got much.
Drogon into the sky, leaving Jon behind. The battle beyond the wall cost Daenerys a dragon, but it gave Jon Snow the proof he needed to bring the war
Dead.
to the gates of Winterfell. Number 12.
They did.
107
Yeah, I'm alive.
more Whites. To prove the existential threat, Jon Snow presented
You didn't have faith in me, did you?
Daenerys and Cersei had a tense meeting in the ruined dragon pit. This convinced Cersei to call a temporary truce, and all of Westeros had united for one final battle at Winterfell against the Night King. The plan was to wait for the Night King to attack Bran Stark, the three-eyed raven, as he was the only one who held the world's memory. The Night King wanted to kill Bran to erase all history and legacy from the world. But when the Dothraki's charge vanished into the darkness, Daenerys knew waiting was no longer an option. She mounted Drogon and flew into the chaos with Jon and Rhaegal at her side. The two dragons descended on the battlefield, unleashing a storm of fire. The flames incinerated a total of 407 Whites, but every body they burned was instantly replaced by a dozen more. But then the dead swarmed Drogon, clawing and tearing at him until he crashed to the ground. Daenerys was thrown into the chaos, but Ser Jorah Mormont came to her side, desperately trying to protect her. He took one wound after another, and in his final moments, he died, holding the line for his queen. The Night King approached Bran, but Arya Stark plunged her dagger into his chest, and in an instant, the Night King shattered into 1,000 pieces, with his entire army collapsing alongside. Daenerys had won the battle, but she lost Ser Jorah, her first friend, and the one person who had been with her from the beginning. But her grief soon turned into a terrible rage, and a growing paranoia that would turn her against even her closest friends. The execution of Lord Varys, the man who had outlived kings, queens, and countless wars through nothing but wit and caution. For decades, he had survived by serving the realm, and his desire to serve the realm led him to Daenerys' side, believing she was the true leader Westeros needed. But Daenerys' grief and isolation after the Battle of Winterfell had turned into a growing paranoia. This distrust was solidified when she discovered Varys was spreading the fact that Jon was the rightful heir. To Varys, Jon was the better choice for the realm, but to Daenerys, this was a betrayal. As night fell on Dragonstone, Tyrion Lannister delivered his friend into her hands. Varys faced his fate with quiet conviction.
I hope I deserve the better choice for truly I do. But to Daenerys, I hope I'm wrong.
With a calm, cold voice, Daenerys delivered his sentence.
I, Daenerys of House Targaryen, first of my name, breaker of chains and mother of dragons,
I hope I deserve it.
sentence you to die.
Drogon emerged from the shadows, and fire consumed the Master of Whispers in seconds, leaving only ash where one of the last true voices of reason had stood. This wasn't the wrath of a queen avenging betrayal, it was something
Oh shit.
darker. Daenerys had crossed a line where disagreement
Squad on me.
became treason, where loyalty was measured not by devotion to the realm,
Fuck, wrong thing.
questioning obedience to her.
I used the wingsuit.
Grief filled her with a terrible rage that would soon be unleashed on the wall of King's Landing.
Oh shit.
Number 14, 2,500 Lannister soldiers. This was it, the final battle, the moment Daenerys Targaryen had been moving
Fuck,
towards
wrong
the first
thing.
step she took across the narrow sea.
I used the wingsuit.
Right before her, and between her and that dream, stood the armies of Westeros.
Bullshit.
That had once brought down Rhaegal melted before their crews could even touch the trigger. On the field outside of the city walls, the
Flew
Golden
somewhere.
Army waited in their lines. They never saw her coming. Drogon burst from behind the gates, his fire consuming their rear ranks in an instant.
That
The
motherfucker
Unsullied and
was-
Dothraki poured through the shattered gates, with the northern soldiers following close behind. Lannister soldiers burned inside their armor as Drogon swept from tower to tower, and in the streets below, their lines dissolved into chaos. As the fighting continued within the city, Tyrion and Jon watched in horror and waited for a surrender or mercy. And finally, high in the Red Keep, Cersei gave the order.
Over here.
The bells rang across the city, their chimes echoing the surrender of the
On top of the
Lannister
bridge.
forces. But at that point,
I-
it was
I'm
too
high, you
late.
low.
With every scorpion gone and every commander dead, thousands of soldiers burned where they
Right,
stood.
right.
The war was over, and yet the killing had only just begun. The annihilation of King's Landing, a
partner
massacre
low.
that took over 752,000 lives. The bells had rung and the city surrounded. Across King's Landing, soldiers dropped their swords and small folk dropped to their knees, believing the war was finally over. The city fell silent, and in that moment, Daenerys had to make a choice: accept their surrender or follow in her father's footsteps. As she started at the Red Keep, from Drogon's back, a lifetime of losses, betrayals, and rage left her with only one choice. Daenerys was ready to finish what her father had
Damn it.
started. So in a single breath, Drogon rained fire on the city, turning its
You said something slipped up.
the Unsullied and Dothraki
You said something slipped up.
butchering those who had already surrendered. The city of over 700
Yes, you did. You said the G word.
under ash and rubble just like that. Above all of it, Daenerys continued to fire
They did.
Jaime Lannister.
It's straight. I ain't even monetized like that for real, so I can still get some stream views. I gotta get at least about 14 views to get monetized.
Clegane faced his
Oh shit!
last time, with the mountain refusing to give up.
I ain't even monetized like that for real, so I can still get.
I
I see that. Shit.
As hidden caches of wildfire tore through the ruins. For a lifetime, she had sought to be
Oh, get right there.
chains and a merciful queen, but in the end, she became the thing she fought against. A tyrant defined by
Hey, look how they just. I see that. Man, I gotta hop up. I'm gonna handle the damn dog.
So if you enjoyed the video and egregiously
Alright.
killed